Hey everybody, welcome back here to A Place to Heal. If you've never been here before, my name is Marie and I try to come at you every week and share products with you or give you health information, teach you healthy recipes, basically how to live a healthier and happier life. So today I want to bring a product to you, and before I even get started, I just want to say I don't know anything really about these people except the research, extensive research that I have done on them. And they don't sponsor me in any way. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. So if you guys have any questions after this video about the product, you are actually going to have to contact them because I'm not associated with them in any way. I just love the product so much that I had to share it with you guys. So, and I'll be adding a link at the bottom of the video. So if you guys are interested in looking into their product or buying their product, you can do so. All right. So some of you might know, some of you don't know, but my daughter has a really bad liver. I mean, she really did a number on her liver, and it was touch and go there for a while. And they found out she had cirrhosis and fatty liver, and it was just really bad. So there was a while there where she could not keep food down. She would literally, and I'm talking not just food, I'm talking even water. She couldn't keep food down and keep water down, and she was vomiting and vomiting and vomiting. And basically she went to the hospital and they ran a bunch of tests, and they just said, hey, nothing wrong with you, basically. Go home. Here's some pills. So she took the pills for a while, and finally she showed up on my doorstep and said, Mom, I don't know what else to do. So she was sick for a while, and we did some things which helped her out a lot and helped her to be able to eat again and, get up on her feet again. But it only took her like 60%. And then someone bought this product to my attention. And I said, you know what? It's worth a try, right? I mean, there's nothing you wouldn't do for your children. So I went ahead and I ordered 2 bottles. I ordered one for her and I ordered one for me. And I started taking it. And some of you know right away, I even did a few follow-ups on videos before saying that my eyesight, I was to the point, I was doing a video and I was like looking at the paper going, hey, I don't need my glasses. It was crazy. And it actually came to me right then during the video. But I started taking it and she started taking it. And within 3 days, she just pops in hey, how's it going? I'm like, wow, you look better. And she's like, I feel a lot better. I really do. She goes, I'm up out of bed. She goes, I feel wonderful. And, I was I was in shock because because this is what I do for a living. I knew how bad she really was. She doesn't really, usually the people that my clients and stuff, they don't realize how bad they really are. You never do when you're really sick. But me being a practitioner, I knew she's really bad. So for me to see that kind of improvement just after 3 days, I was like, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. Now with me, it was a little different. She had very subliminal stuff happen. I just feel better. I just feel better. I just feel better. And, I have better energy and I'm sleeping better and everything else. With me, it was a little bit different. With me, it was, my eyes started getting fuzzy and I was like, oh, wow. What the heck's going on here? And I kept rubbing my eyes and they were driving me crazy. And then, they kept getting blurry and getting more focused and getting more blurry and getting more focused. And finally, what I realized is what this is doing is it's adjusting my vision. right? So I was really impressed with that. So I wanted to bring you some information about this product simply because I loved it so much. Very seldom do I see products like this. One of the other products was in my former video was the patch. You know, that's one of the things that we used on her also. And it you know, she's like, I feel so much better with the patch than without the patch. So the glutathione patch. So this one is, let me show you here. It's called MyVitalC, okay? And I got mine, comes in a little box like this. And like I said, I ordered 2 bottles, and it's pretty easy. It's MyVitalC.com. So MyVitalC is out of Houston, Texas. So this is all research that I've done, and I wanted to bring to you guys just to give you kind of some inside information, so then you can go ahead and do your own research on the product. It's ESS60, and it has literally been shown, and these guys have proof. This isn't just spewing, right? This isn't, they're just not blowing smoke. These guys actually have, we're in a study, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. They're actually in a study where it proved to double the lifespan. So the product is used for longevity. It's used to lower risk of heart disease. It's used for better vision, right? So after I looked up what it did, I was like, well, no wonder I'm having better vision, right? It's to improve your mental clarity. It's to also, it lowers your blood pressure. It increases strength and vitality. It protects your nervous system, and it improves hair growth and hair color, right? So C60 is one of the allotropic, I'm watching my cat and my dog because they're getting ready to rumble, and I know it's going to be ugly. They're one of the allotropic forms of carbon. So before this product, there was only 2 types of allotropic carbon. So basically, allotropic for us common folk it's just basically a Greek word meaning other. So this is the other form of the allotropic carbon. And then ESS60 was added to that list of allotropic carbons back in the 1980s, in the mid 1980s. So before then, it didn't exist. So you can either get this product. Now, I got mine in, I got the one for her, I got in olive oil. And the other one that you can get is in MCT oil. I love MCT oil. Now, but let me tell you why I got the one in olive oil. The reason I got the one in olive oil is because, like I told you, my daughter has a really bad liver. So from doing liver flushes and knowing so much about the liver and, you know, how the liver functions and how to clean it out and everything else, I know that the minute you add oils to the liver, what's the first thing that's going to happen? Most people that have liver disease or have liver issues, the first thing they tell me is, I've got pain. I've got pain, you know, because they can't process the fat, right? She did not have a single issue with that. So I wanted to see if she was going to have issues because, you know, she has the liver. So she took it and she's like, I don't have a single issue. It doesn't bother me. I don't get, you know, you thinking, okay, it's an oil, but the oils that they use in here are so wonderful that you don't get the burpees, right? Because a lot of people know, especially if you've done liver flushes, it's like after you take olive oil or after you take MCT oil, you get the burps, right? And that's what it tastes like. And that's horrible to be burping that up. Actually, your liver processes this stuff. Actually, your whole body just processes this stuff like crazy. It's loaded with antioxidants, and it's great. It's for free radicals. So, this is a lot of the stuff that's doing the damage in your body. So it's removing all these issues so that you don't have the issues, right? So that you don't have the illness. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, man, this stuff's got to be great for people like in like pain, like fibromyalgia and, all this stuff, because it's, it's a carbon. So I just, wow, right? So I thought, okay, well, this would be great for my daughter. And actually it was. The results speak for themselves. And I'm telling you, I can tell you how sick she was. I'm checking over all my notes. And you guys are going to laugh at me, because if you ever come over to my house, I've got like 300 of these. Because, I like to keep in line with you guys and not divert, and make sure that I get you all the information that you guys need. So you're kind of educated before you even go to the website and look up these products or check out these products. Now, the main reason that I got this is because it's 172 times more powerful than vitamin C. How about that? So it's solvent free. They are USDA organic, and it actually came with a little like dose calculator. And you can actually go to the dose calculator online, and it will tell you, like, for your body weight, all that stuff, how much you should actually be taking. So for me, it was like an ounce and a half that I had to take for my body weight, my structure, all that stuff. It takes everything into consideration. These guys have done their work. I mean, there's no joke about this. These guys have actually done their work. These guys were in the Bati study, where subjects were given this product and they lived twice as long as the controlled subjects. So this is no joke. They actually have the study on their website. You can actually look over the whole study. They actually have proof. They give it to you, the whole bit. So they're not, like I said, they're not just blowing smoke. And the reason that I got this from them is there's other companies that will sell you the oils cheaper. And I found out that more than 90% of companies that make this stuff buy their nano antioxidant from this company. So I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to just bypass all the others, and I'm just going to go straight to the top. Now, it's not, a low-end product. It's definitely a high-end product, because there's a lot of stuff that goes into this to make it the absolute. Look, you can't put a price on quality. You just can't. I tell people that. People are like, well, I can get this over here for $20 and over there it's like $80. Yes, you can. And then years later you find out, okay, that one's been watered down, or they've got rice or all sorts of stuff in it, because I have people that tell me that all the time. Well, I can get that same product over at Walmart. Yes, you can. You can. Do I advise it? No. Especially when you're dealing with something like this potent, that so much science goes into it and stuff. Yeah, I don't play around. And I didn't want to play around with my daughter's health. It was very important to me. She was at a very critical point where we were trying different things, and the coffee enemas got her out of the situation, and she was able, and I know there's tons of you that have written me, emailed me, called me, telling me those coffee enemas have saved my life. Me too. But there's a lot of people that refuse to do them. I don't know why. It's up here. They just refuse to do them. They won't do them, whatever. And, or they can, they can't get on the floor, whatever the case may be. So that actually got her out of the situation. The glutathione patches kept her out of the situation, but I needed to bring her up to the next level, right? Because she was still having issues, and she was still not feeling well, and she was spending all day in bed. And there's not a 20-something-year-old that should spend all day in bed. Heck, when I was sick, I was in my 40s, and I had no business laying in bed all day long. I have people that tell me that, well, I'm 70. I'm pretty old now. 70 is nothing. Nothing. When I was in my 20s, I used to think that 50 was ancient. Now 60 is nothing. 60 is like the new 30. I'm like, I can run circles around 20-year-olds. I can. And I can say that. I run a cardio class and I see the 20-year-olds. And believe me, it's what you eat and what you put into your body. And I give thanks for that, because I know that between my diet and products like this that take me up to the next level, that is why I can run circles around those 20-year-olds. And, they're not drinking, they're not partying on Friday nights, all that other stuff. It's, healthy living that's going to take you up there. So if, for my followers, like I said, no affiliation with the company, no sponsorship, nothing, I just want to bring that to you because I was so impressed with what it did for my daughter. And I feel that if there are some of you that are suffering and you're in bed and you're having serious problems, or you're just an athlete that wants to take, your athletic game to the next level, this gives you more strength, more vitality. An hour and a half at the gym was like that, when I was taking this stuff, no issues. So whether you're extremely healthy and you want to take, you want to take it up to the next level, or you're very sick and you want to get out of that bed, or you're just someone who wants to live a little longer. That's it. Because I have a lot of people that tell me that, when they get into their 50s and their 60s, it's like, I want to push in another 20, 30 years. That's the way to do it. All right. So there's your product. It comes in a nice blue bottle. Different colors, different energies. And I love blue. Blue gives that healing, and it's great. Smells good. Everything. Love it. So if you're interested, MyVitalC.com. Like I said, I'll put the link down below for you guys. Please check them out. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. We're going into a new century in just a couple of weeks. Get your health up there. Do not take your issues into the new year. So let's all. That's my wish for everybody. I want everyone to be happy, number one, and be healthy, number two, together, because they're both just as important. Being happy, being healthy. All right. I love you guys. Please subscribe, follow, share, hit the bell so you know when my next video is coming up. Just do everything. Just hit it all. Punch all the buttons. Just don't punch the red one. And we're all good. And then you can see me once again. And, I love you guys. You can follow me on Instagram. That is my only official page right now, is Instagram. That is it. So if you want to follow me there or here on YouTube. And hopefully next week, if all goes well, I will be bringing you how to make elderberry syrup so you can keep your whole family nice and healthy for the holidays and through Christmas and everything else. All right. Till next time. Love you guys. Love and respect one another. Bye-bye.